た？もしもーし。もしもーし。元気？How is it going? よし。今日もね、頑張るよー。よし、let's see. Oh, who's in chat? ザイト。はいはい。Good to see you. Every time. I wonder if YouTube can give you like a medal or something. Or maybe like a sticker. For someone who just like, comes to my streams all the time. Well, good to see you. Is Zaito the only one in chat? Oh well, it's just you and I then. Oh, Hechi, you're here. Oh, Hechi, good to see you. And Anil, you're here. Hello, good to see you. Hello. I hope you guys are well. And not too tired. I'm a little bit tired because as you know, I have a little kitten. He keeps me up all night sometimes. I love him so much, and sometimes I keep him in like his own room. He has a kitten room, but he doesn't like to be like separated, from me. The reason why I need to keep him in the separate room is that he can't eat my other cat's, dry food. Because, my kitten is a kitten and my other cat, Yuffie, is an adult cat. So, my new kitten, Kaito, shouldn't be eating, Yuffie's food. But he loves Yuffie's food so much, so I have to separate him, especially at night, at nighttime, so he doesn't eat Yuffie's food. But he really wanted to come out of the room, so I let him out. And guess what? He just wanted to eat Yuffie's food so much, and I had to put the food away and went to bed. Yuffie wanted to eat. Had to, get up and put the food, repeat. So I pretty much had like no sleep. I slept like as much as I could, but this happens often. So anyway, that's that. Oh, let's see. Zaito, you have your sticker. Okay, great. You deserve more. And Mara, you're here. Good to see you. Hey. Good one. So, okay, let me get started. Okay, so anybody who's not here could just like check out, the archive later. So I think I'll get started now. And let me just have a quick check, another check of the chat. Yeah, it sounds stressful. Yeah, I mean, it sounds stressful, but since I love, my cats so much, I don't mind, doing it. But of course, it's I can't let it happen like every night though. I do need to sleep. But yeah, sometimes, I just have to make, the kitten like exhausted so he will just sleep through the night. Anyway, okay. Oh, Zaito couldn't fall asleep. Oh, well, sleeping is so important. I hope you guys are, sleeping enough. Me, I couldn't get enough sleep. But it's okay. I always like trying to make up for it. So anyway, so let's get started. Right. Okay, so right now you see Yuffie. Yuffie is my, big cat. She is 7 now. She's 7 years old now. My kitten, Kaito, is, I think he's about 8 months old. So maybe just like 4 months more, to go until my kitten can, eat Yuffie's food. So anyway, then I'll be able to sleep more. Right. So here we go. This is where we're gonna read today. Let me see. Okay, let me just fix some things on the screen. And as usual, I won't be able to interact until I'm done because it's a lot here again. Have to kind of explain a lot today. So I won't be able to, stop and look at, the chat often. But it doesn't mean I'm ignoring, okay? Anyway, so we're right here, but let's see what happened before this. Bocchi-chan's face looks a bit different here. Before, okay, she kind of got panicked and let's see. She doesn't want to be a neat, not in education, employment or training. So she was just kind of going crazy, having a fit, and her face, becomes a little bit like out of control. She looks kind of broken here, and Ryo-san and Kita-chan, tried to fix her face. But well, it didn't go very well. She kind of looks a bit different now with like kind of longer like chin. So, やば、ミスった。Oops. Made a mistake. So, and then Bocchi-chan's like, ありがとうございます。She actually likes it. Let's see. And so this is where we are today. Okay, we're gonna start from here. Okay, good. Right, so yeah, it's getting closer to the end of volume 1. Yes. So let's see. Let's go from here. Bocchi still has this face being serious. Okay, and I'll go from this panel to scroll down, and here only one go, and then as usual I'll break it down for you. Okay. And also, like, if it's not that important, I'm not going to explain too much. Sometimes you kind of have to ignore certain elements, and because if you're trying to like understand every single word or particle, it's just too stressful, and it shouldn't be that way anyway. You just take as much as you can or whatever you want, and not worry about little things. Okay, so let's go from here. 将来のこと考えると憂鬱になってくるからやめよう。ことさん、ごめん。やっぱりもう少し修正していい？行くよ。今日のライブ、ギター始めて4ヶ月でよく頑張った。え？行くよって誰？へへへ誰でしょうね。そんなしわしわネーム。誰のことかな。行くよちゃん、出ておいで。北ちゃんだ。その顔伝染するの？ ずっと隠してたのに。この名前嫌なんですよ。それに、ダジャレみたいでしょ。来たー。行くよーって、あはは、アホかーい。北ちゃんがぶっ壊れた。Okay. Oh dear. So funny. Yeah, she has the same face as Bocchi-chan here. Oh. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right. Okay, so here Bocchi-chan feeling a bit depressed, thinking about her future, right? Because she was talking about maybe, becoming, a nito, maybe without any job, not in training, not in school. And she was worried about the future, right? So here, 将来のこと考えると憂鬱になってくるからやめよう。Okay. 将来 future. Especially talking about like future, her future, okay. Not like, not the country's future or anything, but her own future, career and things like that. 将来のこと about my future. 将来のこと考えると conditional 考える we had this word 考える many times 考える to think about something okay 考えるso 将来のことを is dropped here 将来のことを考えると so conditional とwhen I think about the future or if I think about the future. This is really hard to read. I know you don't need to know the kanji, but it's 憂鬱. Okay, 憂鬱. Depressing. うつ病 is depression. Okay, but 憂鬱. You don't need to know the kanji, but since it's written here, I wrote it. But of course, it's fine to just, learn the hiragana. Okay, 憂鬱. So 憂鬱. 憂鬱 is a na adjective. Okay, so if you want to combine with naru, to become, to be, and it's a verb, that means you need to have an adverb, okay, not an adjective here. So 憂鬱な adjective turns into 憂鬱に that's the adverb, okay, 憂鬱になる so to be, to get depressed. Why? She's if she thinks about the future, yeah. She gets terrified about, what could happen, in the future. Maybe she might end up becoming like this or, having no job. She tries to get a job, but it doesn't go well. These things could happen if, she doesn't become, a rock star, basically. So, let's go back here. So, 将来のことを考えると if I think about the future or when I think about the future. So it's either zero conditional or first conditional. 憂鬱になってくる. So, of course, again, 憂鬱になるなって te form なってくる te くる. Start to be, or I will start getting depressed. から so やめようやめる to quit ですね、or stop doing something. So やめるやめよう volitional. So let's let's stop let's stop it. Stop what? Stop thinking about the future. Why? Because she will get depressed about it, right? Well, you can change the future. Okay? You don't have to get depressed about it. Of course, it's kind of depressing to think about the future in general anyway, even though you might have a job, but like maybe 2 years later you might not have it, so it's not just for Bocchi-chan, it's for anybody. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, so it's understandable that she gets depressed, and she gets depressed even more because she kind of exaggerates everything. Okay, so let's not think about the future. And Kita-chan Kita-chan asks, 後藤さんごめん、やっぱりもう少し修正していい？後藤さんね、後藤さん、of course that's Bocchi-chan's family name. 後藤さんね、ごめん。I'm sorry. やっぱりもう少し修正していい？やっぱり of course, and again, as we talked about this word, やっぱり having, many different meanings. Of course, this one is a bit different. Let's see. So in this case, okay. So we had やっぱり a few times. So let's see. Okay. Few possibilities. So in this case, it's number 3. Like after having a thought, or like coming to a conclusion on second thoughts, but it doesn't apply. I mean, 1 and 2, don't apply here. It's like, Kita-chan and Ryo-san were trying to, correct her face or fix her face because it was broken, right? And she thought, oh, okay, that's cool now, it's all fixed. But later on, like, hang on a minute, can I fix a little bit more? So this やっぱり is not 1 or 2, but it's more like after thinking, after looking at how she looks now, and like, hang on a minute, can I just fix a little bit more? So there's that. Let's go back. So 修正する to correct or to amend, or of course, to make it right, basically. Okay. やっぱりもう少し just a little bit more 修正していい? Is it okay? Is it okay to, fix a little bit more? And then Ryo-san says, 行くよ is Kita-chan's first name. And she gets so upset about it. Why? Okay, then Ryo-san continues. 今日のライブギター始めて4ヶ月でよく頑張った。Okay. So 今日のライブ today's show, today's concert or live show, 今日のライブ、ギター始めて4ヶ月、ギターを始めて4ヶ月、4ヶ月、It's not 4月4月 is April, 4ヶ月 is 4 months. Okay, 4 months. 4 months, in a sense, you started playing the guitar. Okay? 4ヶ月でよく頑張った。Okay? よく頑張った。You did so well. Okay, even though it's been just it's been just 4 months since you started playing the guitar. It's really impressive. Okay. 今日のライブは、so like talking about speaking of 今日のライブはギター始めて4ヶ月でよく頑張ったね。4ヶ月 you can't really play a show. I mean, I'm a trained guitarist. I have a music degree. I've worked in professional recording studios. I've produced, a lot of songs myself. So I know I have a lot of professional musician friends. But it's very difficult to join a band for the first time and being on stage after 4 months and play the guitar and sing. It's really hard. Okay, I guess Kita-chan must be a genius. But from a musician's viewpoint, it's very impressive to do so. Okay, 4ヶ月でよく頑張った。You did so well, considering the fact that you've been only playing for 4 months. You started 4 months ago. Nijika-chan is not sure about who Ikuyo is. Okay, so イクヨって誰？ね。Who is イクヨ？Because they always called Kita-chan as Kita-chan and never said イクヨ or イクヨちゃん。So Nijika-chan heard イクヨfor the first time. So イクヨって誰？ Like, who is イクヨ？And Kita-chan tries to kind of fake it here. But 誰でしょうね。そんなしわしわネーム。誰でしょうね。誰でしょうね。Who is it? Oh, I wonder who that is. そんなしわしわネーム。Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, such a しわしわ name. Let's see where しわしわ name comes from. しわ means wrinkle. しわ Okay. So しわしわ name. So しわしわ しわ wrinkle. Name. しわしわ name. Think about the sound. しわしわ Okay. This was, this is basically the opposite of kira kira name. Kira kira name. I made a video about kira kira name, a long time ago, because, in the anime Oshinoko, they use kira kira names for, Ruby, and, yes, yeah, especially Ruby. It's like a really like a kira kira name. So kira kira name, kira kira, like a sparkly, shiny name. Okay, but compared to shiwa shiwa, shiwa shiwa name means like old-fashioned, kind of old-school name. Ikuyo, yeah, okay, she might think like that, but I think it's cool. Like Ikuyo, it's a kind of traditional name. Of course, Kita-chan doesn't like her own name, but and she thinks that it's shiwa shiwa name. But for me, like, having like a traditional name is actually really cool because like a lot of young parents like come up with some crazy names that we can't even pronounce. So, seeing like a name like this is actually fresh. To me, oh, that's really cool. I can actually read it, and it's traditional. It's old school, but it's nice. I like it. I like ikuyo. Well, Kita-chan doesn't like that. So, 誰でしょうね。そんなしわしわネーム。ね、such a しわしわネーム。Whose name is that? Who's that? 誰のことかな。いくよちゃん、出ておいで。誰のことかな。ね、who is it? ね、who is it about? 誰のことかな。いくよちゃん。ね、いくよちゃん。出ておいで。Come out. So she's just like pretending that she is not いくよ。And Nijikaちゃん says, きたちゃんだ。ね、oh, that is きたちゃん。その顔、伝染するの？ Okay, 伝染する。Okay. 伝染する。To be infected. Okay, to be infected. To be contagious. Just like a virus. Okay. 伝染する。その顔、of course その顔は伝染するの？ Referring to this. Okay. その顔伝染するの？Is that face contagious? No. And Kita-chan gets really upset. Here. ずっと隠してたのに。Oh, wow. ね、ずっと隠してたのに something を隠す something を隠す、ね、to hide something、ずっと、ね、for a long time、隠していた I've been hiding that、ね、for such a long time. What was she hiding? The name. Her real name, いくよ。ずっと隠してたのに。Oh, wow. I've been hiding that name for such a long time. 隠してたのに。After this. なんでわかったんですか？ Like, why did you find out? Or how did you find out? ずっと隠してたのに。But the rest is actually pretty easy to guess. Like, I've been hiding this name for such a long time. But like, how did you find out? 隠してたの even though I've been hiding this name. You found out. Or it's revealed. この名前嫌なんですよ。この名前が嫌。I don't like this name. I hate this name. それに on top of that ダジャレみたいでしょ？ダジャレpuns. More like a dad joke. Okay. ダジャレ。それにダジャレみたい。It's like a pun. It's like a bad joke. Right? 来たー行くよー来たー Like, 来た the past tense of 来る来た came 行くよ行くよ Let's go ってあははアホかーい Okay, アホ like a foolish or like stupid Doesn't it sound stupid? 北ちゃんがぶっ壊れた。from 壊れる。something が壊れる。Okay, something breaks. ぶっ壊れる is stronger. She's completely broken. She because she's out of control now. Okay. So 壊れる。something breaks. ぶっ壊れる just makes it stronger. ね。It breaks completely. So she's completely broken. 北ちゃんがぶっ壊れた。Oh, 北ちゃん, I like your name, 北ちゃん. I know she thinks that, it's a しわしわネーム. I don't think so. I think it's cool. It's cool to have like a traditional old school name. Because that will make her sound more Japanese. Like, it's like her identity. So you shouldn't ever hate your own name. Unless you really want to change. If you want to come up with something else that you're happy with, of course, there's always an option. Anyway. So, let's go from here. Okay, I'll read it from here to this panel. Okay, let's go. Alright. 私のフルネームはキタキタです。なんか弱ってんの新鮮で面白い。プスプス。お前性格悪いな。まあ気楽に楽しく活動しなよ。漠然と成功することばっか考えてると辛くなるよ。そうそう、夢を叶えていくプロセスを楽しんでいくのが大事だからな。っていうか、どうして先輩はバンド急に辞めちゃったんですか？レーベルからも声かけられてたんでしょ？もったいね。店長、バンドしてたんですか？そうだよ、すごい人気だったんだから。バンドに飽きたんだよ。ならライブハウスの店長してんの矛盾してるじゃん。うるせえな、死ね。Oh my gosh, she's really harsh. She's too harsh. Aww. Okay. So, a lot of voices. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 voices. Okay, anyway. So, 北ちゃん says 私のフルネームは北北です。She really wants to hide her first name. 行くよ instead of saying 北行くよ。She says 北北。私のフルネームは my full name is 北北ですね。北北。And りょうさん looking at 北ちゃん giggling slightly プスプスなんか弱ってんの新鮮で面白い、okay. なんか弱ってるね、弱る to get weak 弱るそう弱るね、of course弱い is on the e adjective 弱い is weak but 弱るit's a verb to get weak、okay. 弱る、弱ってる弱っている present continuous、state condition、弱っているのは、新鮮 fresh で面白い interesting or fun、also funny as well、because she's kind of laughing、slightly、なんか、it's just a filler、弱っているの、ね 北ちゃんが弱ってるの。ね、北ちゃん being weak is fresh and interesting slash funny. And yeah, Seika, comments on that. お前性格悪いな。Okay. お前 talking to Ryo-san. Okay. Of course, saying お前 is rude. You should never use お前 to anybody else in real life. But of course, again, it's manga. It's fictional. It's a fictional story. So Seika always kind of speaks in a kind of harsh way. But it's her character. So お前、ね、you、性格、ね、性格悪いな。ね、性格が悪い。性格 personality、性格がいい will be like having like a good personality, being like good person、性格が悪いit's like 性格が so personality is bad, meaning like not a good person, okay, or like a twisted person. 性格が悪い、okay. お前性格 of course が is dropped. 性格悪いな、ね、because Kita-chan is feeling upset and being like kind of weak and sad, but Ryo-san's kind of making fun of her. So, Seika thinks that, oh, hey, you're kind of a bad person. Your personality is a bit twisted. Okay. And this is Kikuri. Very good. Kind of suggestion or advice from an experienced musician. まあ気楽に楽しく活動しなよ。Okay. 気楽ごめん気軽に気軽に気楽に sorry I wrote 気楽に the same thing actually 気軽に気楽に one sec気楽に気楽に気軽に is more like easily, lightly 気楽に and also like easily or like 気楽に like without without being stressed out 気楽にokay. Like in a more like relaxed manner 気楽に気軽に very similar 気軽にeasily, lightly they're kind of synonyms okay. 気楽に but being like just like don't think about it too much okay. Just take it easy 気楽に気楽に normally 気楽に plus a verb to say like just take it easy 気楽にね、楽しく from 楽しいですね、楽しい fun, enjoyable いい adjective adverb is 楽しくですね楽しく、楽しく活動しなよ、ね、活動する、ね、活動する、例えばバンド活動する、活動 on its own is like activities, but 活動する to do things. So especially 活動する、バンド活動する is to do things, with the band, like having shows, like doing rehearsals, booking rehearsals and practicing. That's バンド活動。ね、バンド活動する、to do, band stuff, basically. So 楽しく活動する、しなさいよ。kind of imperative, but it's more light. Okay. So like, just enjoy, have fun, doing band stuff. Just take it easy. Don't overthink it. Okay. 漠然とね、漠然と成功することばっか考えてると辛くなるよ。Okay. So 漠然と、漠然とね、vaguely、成功する、ね、成功 is a noun、success、成功する something が成功する something goes well, so something succeeds. Okay, so 成功する of course like to be successful. 漠然と vaguely 成功すること、ねbeing successful ばかり考えてると考える to think about something 考えていると so if you're always thinking about being successful but like without like any like concrete ideas oh I just want to be successful I want to be big okay that's like 漠然と成功すること okay? Because you don't have any specific goals or aims so 漠然と成功すること being successful 漠然と vaguely without having any concrete ideas like you want to have like kind of short-term goal or goals or long-term goals if you are in a band like oh I want to perform in this local venue or something I want to play with this band I want to be the supporting band or something and you have to have something a little bit more concrete you can't just like just want to be successful and have fun shouldn't be that way 漠然と成功することばかり考えてるとそう考えると think about well think pretty much only about being successful vaguely 考えていると conditional so if you're thinking about only like being successful without any concrete goals or ideas 辛くなるよね辛い hard 辛く adverb again the same thingいい adjective changing like 楽しい楽しく so 辛い hard 辛く isn't it the same thing okay. ちょっと待って辛い this is not 辛いit could be pronounced 辛い but in this case 辛い辛いchanged to 辛く辛くなるよいしょSo adjective adverb okay. So 辛くなる to be hard yeah, it will be hard it will get hard if you're just vaguely thinking about being successful just take it easy just enjoy it that's her advice and this is Seika saying そう夢を叶えていくプロセスを楽しんでいくのが大事だからな okay. そう yeah, that's right夢を叶えていくプロセス process okay. 夢を叶えていくfrom 夢を叶えるちょっと待ってよいしょ夢 dream を叶える、okay. 夢を叶える、to make your dream come true、okay. 夢を叶える夢を叶えて手フォーム叶えていく叶えていく叶えていくkind of future like a kind of continuous thing like you will like keep doing something in the future okay so like keep on like making your dream come true so the process of making your dream come true okay and you keep doing that それを楽しむ okay 楽しんでく楽しんでく from 楽しむ楽しむ something を楽しむ to enjoy something 楽しむ て form 楽しんで飲んで楽しんでいく again ていく okay keep on doing something in the future continue to do something in the future. Okay? So 楽しんでいく、ね、叶えていく、楽しんでいく same thing. Okay? So keep on doing something, keep on doing something, keep on, having fun, keep on enjoying yourself. 行くのが、ことが大事. Important. It's important. Okay? It is important to, enjoy the process of, making your dream come true and, have a good time. Okay? Yeah, that is really true. Like, you can't just, vaguely think about, I want to be successful. The same for Japanese, too. Like, I just want to be good at Japanese. Oh, that's really vague. Then it's not going to be fun anymore. You have to be a little bit more specific, like why you want to learn this language. You have to have a dream. You have to have a reason, to keep going. If you're like, I want to play, video games in Japanese one day. That's a good, a reason, to keep it going. But if you're just vaguely thinking, I just want to be good at Japanese, it doesn't really drive you anywhere, okay? You have to have passion. You have to have a reason to continue. If you're like, I want to read manga, by myself without, Taenyan sensei's help. Yeah, okay? Go for it. Then you need to learn more vocab. You have to learn more, grammar, things like that. You have to have a reason. So then it will just kind of shape, by itself. So, this is Kikuri. Kikuri, kind of questioning Seika. っていうか、どうして先輩はバンド急に辞めちゃったんですかっていうか、by the way, どうして先輩はバンド急に辞めちゃったんですか？どうしてなんで why? 先輩は of course 先輩Seika right here. 先輩はバンドを急に all of a sudden やめる to quit やめるやめちゃったやめてしまうやめてしまったやめちゃった okay? You quit all of a sudden やめちゃったんですか like it's kind of unfortunate that Seika quitting her band, even though she was actually in a pretty, popular band. Okay? So that's why she says, やめちゃった、やめてしまったんですか? Because she thinks that it's kind of, unfortunate that, she quit her band like a while ago. Of course, she has a reason for that. Which will be revealed much later. やめちゃったんですか? Like, why did you, quit your band? レーベルからも声かけられてたで、ごめん。レーベルからも声かけられてたんでしょ? まったいね。レーベルから labels. Record companies. Okay. レーベル, so labels, record companies からも also from record companies 声かけられてた声をかけられてた okay so 声をかけるsame as 話しかける is like talking to somebody 声をかける in this case talk to somebody or approach as well 声をかけるbecause 声 voice をかける声をかける that's the English 声をかけるyeah. 声をかけられる passive okay? So to be approached okay? レーベルからも声か けられてた、かけられる、かけられていた、past continuous. So your band, was also, being approached by record companies too, right? もったいね。What a waste. Because it will be nice to be, signed. If you're in a band, it'll be like, every kind of, a musician's dream to be in a successful band and being signed, and tour, all over the world. So like she's もったいね。もったいない。Something's wasted. What a waste. もったいね。でぼっちちゃんwas a little bit surprised. 店長バンドしてたんですか？店長は、マネージャーはバンドしてたんですか？ You were in a band? And Kikuri is like the spokeswoman for Seika. そうだよ That's right. すごい人気だったんだから。すごい人気。popularity. Yeah. They were so popular. Well, Seika doesn't actually reveal her true reasons. She just lies about it. She says, バンドに飽きたんだよ。バンドに飽きた Yeah, something に飽きる To get bored of something. バンドに飽きる To get bored of course, to get bored of being in a band. To play in a band. バンドに飽きたんだよ。Well, I got bored of, being in a band, playing a band, or just like band stuff. ならライブハウスの店長してるのは矛盾してるじゃん。ならね Then ライブハウスの店長、ライブハウスのマネージャー、してること、the fact that you're the manager of a concert venue しているのは矛盾してる。We had 矛盾する before. ちょっと待ってね。Way before しわしわネーム。矛盾する。When, where was it? I'll find it. One second. ね。よいしょ。矛盾する right here はい、to contradict with something so 矛盾する、矛盾 contradiction it's a noun 矛盾する it's a verb なら if that's the case what's the case? The fact that she got bored of being in a band or doing the band, doing any band stuff, or being just doing anything that's relating to a band or bands. Okay. ならライブハウスの店長してるの矛盾してるじゃん。ね。being being a manager of a live house, is contradicting, contradicting, with what you just said. Because Seika's actually lying about it. She's really harsh here. うるせえな。死ね。Don't let me say this. Okay. うるさい。うるさい。うるせえ。Same as ない becoming ねえ。It's not elegant to say this. Okay? うるさい。Loud, noisy, annoying. うるせえ. It's very rude to say that. Okay? It's more like shut up. Okay? And 死ね. It's the imperative of 死ぬ. Okay. But I don't want to. I don't want to even translate it. Okay, it's too harsh. Okay, too harsh. It's more like she actually meant like go away. Like, shut up and go away. Okay, even though it's a bit too harsh to say this, and she doesn't really mean it literally. She's like just you shut your mouth. Just go away from me. Okay. And Bocchi-chan notices something. What happens? Okay. Okay, so let's go from here to... oh yeah, I just went through. Here. Okay, let's go. Let me just move this. Okay. そういえばねじかちゃんさっきからいないな。どこ行ったんだろう。あ、ちょっと私トイレ。あ、ねじかちゃん何してたんですか。ぼっちちゃんちょっと外で涼んでたんだ。最近はもう夜は涼しいですね。そうだね。あと1週間で夏休みも終わりか。何も聞こえない。何も知らない。夏休みは終わらない。私は学生なんかじゃない。木、水、惑星、銀河。ぼっちちゃん、現実を見て。Okay. Let's go from here. Okay, let's see. So Bocchi-chan, well, kind of noticed that somebody was missing. So そういえばにじかちゃんさっきからいないな。そういえばwe had そういえば before. Let's see. よいしょ。そういえばspeaking of which, or speaking of which, it doesn't apply here, so come to think of it. Or just like, by the way, is also fine too here. Like, more like, hang on a minute is also fine here. Okay. そういえばにじかちゃんはさっきからsince earlier いないいる to be いない she's not she hasn't been here since earlier or for a while どこに行ったんだろうね I wonder where she went あちょっと私トイレ私トイレに行ってきますね。Excuse me, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom. Why? It's just describing like the like sounds from the izakaya, being kind of loud and noisy. And Bocchi-chan finds Nijika-chan outside. あ、Nijika-chan何してたんですか？あ、Nijika-chan. Oh, にじかちゃん。何してたんですか？ね、what have you been doing? Or what were you doing here? ぼっちちゃん。ちょっと外で涼んでたんだ。ぼっちちゃん。ぼっちちゃん。ちょっと外で涼んでたんだ。涼んでいる。from 涼む。OK。涼む。just to cool down. Cool yourself down, like outside. Because maybe like inside it was getting a little bit hot. So she wanted to, get some fresh air. Like cool, fresh air. 涼む。涼む。涼んでいる。present continuous. Action happening now. 涼んでいた. It's the past of that. So I was just like chilling here. I was just like here. Just here. Just, enjoying the cool evening air. Of course, it's kind of related to 涼しい。涼しい is cool. But talking about temperature. It's not like the cool, like, oh, it sounds cool. It's not that. 涼しい in Japanese is only for temperature. Okay? So 涼む is a verb. So ちょっと、a bit 外で outside で涼んでたんだ。I was just like chilling here. Literally chilling. Getting some fresh air. 最近はもう夜は涼しいですね。She's stuttering again. 最近、recently はもう already 夜は、night は or evening は涼しい、ですね。Recently, it's cool in the evening, huh? そうだね。You're right. It's like a sigh. I'm like, oh, wow. あと1週間で夏休みも終わりか。like sigh. あと1週間で、あと in length of time plus で、it's like a week to go, a week left. 1 week left, 1 week until what? Until the end of 夏休み。そう、夏休みも終わりか。夏休み、summer break も終わり。終わる is a verb. Something が終わる something ends. And 終わり is basically the must stem, isn't it? 終わる、終わり、終わります、終わり、must stem. Again, I keep saying this many times. Oftentimes, the must stem can be a noun. Okay? So in this case, it is the case, isn't it? 終わる、終わり。So must stem. It's actually a noun. So the end. 夏休みも終わりか。ね、summer holiday も also、終わりか。ね、あと1週間で、ね、just a week left, 1 week to go, until the end of summer holiday and summer break. Of course, they want it to last forever, but then Bocchi-chan gets really upset here. 何も聞こえない。何も知らない。ね、何も聞こえない。Can't hear anything. 何も知らない。Like, I don't know anything. 夏休みは終わらない。ね、The summer break is not gonna end. 私は学生なんかじゃない。私は学生なんかじゃない。学生じゃない。I'm not a student. But なんか is just the emphasis. I am not a student. 木tree 水 water 惑星planet. We had this word before when we were talking about their songs. 銀河 galaxy. Okay. 惑星 planet 銀河 galaxy. She wants to forget the fact that she's actually a student. She wants to be like, oh, tree, water, planet, galaxy. I'm not a student. And Nijika-chan goes, Bocchi-chan, 現実を見て。現実ね、reality ね、look at the reality. She just really wants the summer break to continue. And let's see. So we'll go from here to this panel. Okay. Before that, I need to have a sip of tea. ちょっと待ってね。お茶が飲みたい。ちょっと待って。よいしょ。おいしい。so thirsty. じゃあ、ここから、ね。さ、今日の演奏見て気づいたんだけど、ぼっちちゃんがギターヒーローなんでしょ？違う。タコぼっち。ここね、タコぼっち。キレのあるストロークを聞いたら分かったよ。今更だけどギターも一緒だし。ごまかすのは無理か。そうです。でも、わざと隠してたんじゃなくて、今の私なんて、まだ全然ヒーローなんかじゃないし、この性格を直してから話したかったんです。特に、にじかちゃんには。The truth. Thank you. さ、ね。Well, it's a filler, like, hey, it's also fine too. it's more like a starting, like a new topic. Okay, like, hey, you know what? Kind of thing. 今日の演奏見て気づいたんだけど、今日の演奏 today's performance 見て、of course 今日の演奏を見て、ね。I saw your performance today 見て and 気づいた気づく something に気づく notice to notice something or realize is also fine too. I noticed something or I realized something or this is more like realizing the fact. So I realized something 気づいたんだけど I realized something but ぼっちちゃんがギターヒーローなんでしょ？Oh, the truth. ぼっちちゃんlike, what? How do you know that? Oh, ね。ぼっちちゃんがギターヒーローなんでしょ？ Right? Any of you wondering? Why is it not? ぼっちちゃんはギターヒーロー。Maybe this. If it's ぼっちちゃんはギターヒーロー simply just A or B. A is B. ぼっちちゃん is guitar hero. Just being, just you're describing what it is. Bocchi-chan is guitar hero, but here it's different. Bocchi-chan がギターヒーローなんでしょ? In this case, what's implied before is important. 誰が guitar hero, who is, you know, the guitar hero, you know, the popular YouTuber, guitar hero さん. The identity was a secret, right? So, what's implied here? Who is guitar hero さん? Okay, who is that? 誰が? If you don't know what the subject is or who the subject is, it's always が. 誰が? Guitar hero. And when you have a question like this, or when you have like an implied question that's not written, this is how you respond, or how you say. Bocchi-chan が guitar hero. The nuance of this is that it's not just Bocchi-chan is guitar hero, but what's implied here is that, you know, Bocchi-chan is guitar hero-san and not anyone else. It is her. It is Bocchi-chan. And it's nobody else. It's not Kita-chan, it's not Ryo-san, it's not anybody else. But it is her and not anybody else. That's what's implied here. Okay? So, this is why, you know, Nijika-chan is using ga and not wa. If it's like, Bocchi-chan wa guitar hero なんでしょ, it doesn't bring that nuance. Okay? This is like, oh, it's you, isn't it? That's the nuance. That's why normally it's just safe to say Bocchi-chan wa guitar hero, A is B. No extra nuance, no hidden things. But in this case, you know, if you compare to Bocchi-chan ga guitar hero, the implication here is it's all about the background information. It's all about the context. Without any context, you cannot really learn anything like this. Okay, that's why I'm just actually spending time to elaborate a little bit more, so that you understand. Because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, can you talk about ga and wa?" It's not an easy thing to explain, because it's something specific like this, and there are of course more and more situations and cases that we use ga over wa or vice versa. So this is, you know, one of the things you can learn. You know, you just learn as it comes. That's the approach, you know, you should take, instead of like, oh, I want to know all the different wa and ga. It's almost impossible without understanding context. So that's why I'm actually spending time to explain this. Okay, so here, what's you know, this particle you know, doing is that it's you, isn't it? Okay, that's the nuance. It's you, isn't it? It's not anybody else, you know. It's Bocchi-chan, right? That's the implication. Okay, so that's why ga is used. She gets really upset. 違う she's just stuttering. Well, 違う like that's not it, that's not right. タコぼっち octopus Bocchi. And Nijika-chan continues. キレのあるストロークを聞いたら分かったよ。今更だけどギターも一緒だし。キレのあるストローク。よいしょ。キレのあるストローク。like guitar strokes. Like strumming, strokes, up stroke, down stroke, stroke, strokes. Okay. キレのある。キレのある。Something that's like sharp, キレのある, that's what it means, but it's more like, yeah, dynamic. Of course, like something that's like always in time, always like really powerful, You know, always like energetic, dynamic. キレのあるストローク。キレのあるストロークを聞いたら、ね、聞く to listen to、キレのあるストローク like your dynamic performance、聞いたら、conditional たら if I listen to your dynamic strokes so performance 分かったよ I figured it out、okay? 今更だけどギターも一緒だし、ね、今更Again, for something like imasara, again, you need context too. Because it's hard to use without knowing when to use it. So imasara, it just means now at this point. But the nuance is that it's kind of too late to say this. Yeah, that's what's implied. Imasara だけど it's kind of like, late to talk about it. But ギターも一緒だし the guitar is the exact same thing. You have the same guitar. ギターも一緒だし well, she found out. ごまかすのは無理か。ごまかす。ね。to basically fake it. ね、ごまかす to dodge. Okay? To cover it. To cover, the fact that she's actually the guitar hero さん。ごまかすのは無理か It's impossible to fake it She figured out そうですでもわざと隠してたんじゃなくてwell そうです That's right でもわざと隠してたんじゃなくてでも but わざと on purpose 隠していた was hidingじゃなくて、ね、I wasn't hiding it on purpose じゃなくてね、I wasn't hiding it on purpose、and 今の私なんてまだ全然ヒーローなんかじゃないし just stuttering 今の私、ね今の current 私 myself I、the me now 今の私なんて just adding more emphasis、まだないnot yet、not yet this 全然ヒーローなんかじゃないねなんかヒーローなんかじゃない I'm not ね、I'm not a hero at all、ね、I'm far from being a hero That's what it is、ね、まだ、ね、not yet I'm not yet、a hero まだ全然ヒーローなんかじゃないし、ね、If you're confused with this just get rid of it 全然ヒーローじゃないしなんか just adding more emphasis、ね、I'm not like this at all I can't call myself a hero at all I'm like this I get scared I'm scared of people I get anxious I have social anxiety、I'm an inca so 全然ヒーローなんかじゃないし I can't call myself a hero at all この性格を直してから、ね性格 personality を直して、ね、直す something を直すto fix or correct something、この性格を直してから once I fix、my personality of course talking about being being an Inca、and having social anxiety and such being scared of people、once I deal with this、with my problemsこの性格を直してから、ね、once I fix my 性格 personality I know it's strange to say it so like once I go over my anxiety and fear 話したかったんです、ねand then 話したかった I wanted to talk to you about it、okay? 話したかったんです特に、especially にじかちゃんにはespecially to you、okay? にじかちゃんにはにじかちゃんに話したかった、 特に especially にじかちゃんに話したかった。I wanted to tell you about it. Okay. Once I, go over my social anxiety and communication problems, I was going to tell you. So I'm gonna stop here. Okay. Right. Oh, let me look at the chat. ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。Let me check. Chat now. ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。そう、憂鬱ね。憂鬱 is a hard word, especially in kanji. 来た行くよ I know. Cunning stance, you made it good. And Pippin, I just want a waifu. Okay, I want to 日本語上手. Is that your reason? And let's see, cunning stance. Me too want to read tankobon. Okay, that's a good purpose. It's good to have something like that. So you know what you want. So let's see. You guys are funny. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Yeah. Let me see. What's those bowls with kanji? Okay, I see. You mean the menu? Okay. Let's see. Like you're talking about, let me see. Are you talking about these things? Let's see. This is Kikuri. This is Kikuri. And these ones? Okay. It's the menu. This is lemon sour, lamune sour かな。So it lists what items they have on the menu. Yeah. So if you go to like a real izakaya, you see these like kind of little like kind of panels on the wall. Okay. Well, I can show you like because I actually filmed these things when I was in Japan. So hopefully I'll tidy up my footage a little bit, and maybe we can look at these things soon. Okay. So that's that. Guitarhero バレてる right? Yeah. Yeah. Cunning stance. Yeah, it's just like what they have on the menu. Sometimes they list things that's not written on the actual menu. They have some specials, things like that too. Or they use like a kind of like a like a chalkboard as well to write down like what specials they have as well. So because they always kind of change, the menu and then maybe make it more seasonal and things like that. Okay. So that's it. Whew. Wow. I hope that was helpful. Oh my gosh. I love this manga and of course anime too. It's so lovely, to see these characters, grow. And also like I see myself a lot in some of the characters here, in not just one character, but I see myself actually in Kikuri and Bocchi too, and a little bit of Nijika-chan too, and like it's so good to see these characters are kind of real, like realistic, I love that. Anyway, そうね、it's time for me to go. じゃあどうもありがとうね。Let's see. Does anyone want to say goodbye before I disappear? Let's see. Yeah, Yeah, the menu thing is really cool, huh? I know. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Gives me, gives it like kind of nice izakaya type atmosphere here. Good, good. You're welcome. And Kuma says, 師匠教えてくれてありがとう. You're welcome. Good, good. You're always welcome. And Soy, good to see you here. And let me see. Hechi, the next stream will probably the last one of volume 1. Yes. Yeah, it will be the, I don't want to reveal too much, but yes, my favorite part, basically. And yeah, this kind of ends. And also, like, we can actually read the creator's message as well, which will be interesting for you to kind of look at too. So yeah, so the next Bocchi stream will be the end of the volume 1. It doesn't mean it's going to end. I need to kind of figure out how to continue. I can actually continue a little bit more because the publisher actually showed more episodes for free, so that means I can actually use it for more educational purposes. But after that, I have to think about how to continue. But I have some ideas, so it's fine. Okay. Let me see. Zaito, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Let me see. Okay. If you did an Inside Out movie of Taenyan's brain, it will be just because of Ben in it, right? Right. Mary, Taenyan 先生ありがとう. You're welcome. そういうお疲れ様でした。ありがとうね。And Digstar, you made it. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. And Cunning Stance, thank you for the fun stream. You're welcome. And スワック、入ったばかりだけど楽しかった。You're very early. Well, not. 楽しかった。ありがとうね。And good, good. And thank you for your time. You're welcome. じゃあありがとうね。I've got to go. じゃあまたね。Hopefully I'll see you guys at the weekend ね。週末ね。ありがとうね。はい、またね。